welcome back to yet another dazzling episode of Bedazzled with me, Zora Amin. I hope you've all been enjoying the new weekend, the rains, and the weather's been so good that it all calls for chai, pakoras, and some good music. अब म्यूजिक की बात निकल ही गई है तो लेट्स मीट समवन जिनका दिल बदतमीज है पर मिजाज बेफिक्र है क्योंकि इन्हें लोचाए उल्फत हो गया. Let's meet the rock star Benny Dayal.
Benny, welcome to Bedazzled.
Thank
you.
you.
You are a UAE kid, born and raised here. How does it feel to be welcomed back as a celebrity back in this country?
Strange, but I see celebrity is one word that I don't use for myself. I always call myself a working musician. So celebrity is everything after that follows. But yeah, it's great to come back here to perform, and and that to this time at the expo. It's just an amazing experience.
Tell us what inspires this fashion sense of yours. Every time I see you on stage or on video or in the studio recording, there's something different about your look.
I'll tell you honestly, I just want to represent music through my sense of style, because through music a lot of fashion has come.
Sure.
Music is one of the driving, I think, one of the forward driving force of music and sports. Like they are the ones with attires. Music. Like if you look at it from ancient days, Western music or Indian music, there is an attire to everything, right? India has always been just traditional with everything, so I wouldn't count India. But internationally, if you look at like Africa, they have their colors and they have their, palettes and patterns and everything. And it's also been worn when they perform, not on a daily basis, And when you look at the great artists from the West in America, they had suits, and they won't wear suits every day. They wear a shirt and a trouser. But when they wear a suit when they go to church, they wear a suit when they go to perform. They're looking so dapper, they're looking so clean, so groomed. So all those things over the years has taught me that, there is to find your edge, to find your niche. And for me, I would always want to say, if I come across, the first time when I went to Bombay, I still remember, I had no friends. I knew only one singer. Her name is Aditi Singh Sharma, because I've chatted with her and been just acquainted with her at that time initially. And I went for my first award function in Bombay, and I was performing for it one day, and the next day I had to attend the event. So when I went for the event, I was walking with her into the event, and I was saying hello to everyone. I didn't know anybody, so I didn't know how to say hello to anybody. And I remember, Hardcore, the rapper. So Hardcore, she comes like, who is this guy? She asked Aditi, and I didn't hear the conversation. And then Aditi came and said, hey, Hardcore came and asked like, who's this guy? I said, wait, what happened? He really looks like a musician. So that's my intention in life. Like when I dress up, people they should know, they should say like, are you an artist of sorts?
It's almost like Suraj Jagan, he has a different, very distinct identity.
Correct, yeah. So for me, that's the thing. Like, for me, I'm an artist, and it's going to be inevitable to change. That, I'm going to be doing something else for the rest of my life. I'm doing music for the rest of my life. So, I rather carry myself as a musician. So that's the intention.
You've been with AR sir for the longest association.
Of course, he's the reason I'm here.
How does it feel that you've been with him for the last 2 decades and now you're performing with him after 2 whole years of lockdown?
Oh, it's awesome. We had an amazing last concert actually in November 2019. That was the last show we did. And it's nice to come back to the expo. He's the biggest, he's the face this year.
Let's hear a few lines from one of your favorite recent songs.
आजा मैं हवाओं पे बिठा के ले चलूं, तू ही तो मेरी दोस्त है. आजा मैं खलाओं पे बिठा के ले चलूं, तू ही तो मेरी दोस्त है. आवाज का दरिया हूँ, बहता हूँ मैं नीली रातों में, मैं जागता रहता हूँ नींद भरी झील सी आँखों में, आवाज हूँ मैं.
Outstanding, superb. It looks like I've actually listened to the audio track from you, Raj.
Thank you. Thank you. Really, really means a lot. And to all the viewers who are watching the show, don't miss the show.
The Nissan raffle a day is drawing huge responses this DSF. So here we are at the Global Village to meet with the Senior Manager of Raffles and Promotion at Dubai Festivals and Retail Establishment, Mr. Abdullah AlAmiri. Hello Mr. Abdullah, welcome to Bedazzle. My name is Zohra.
Hi, Zohra.
So sir, as the Senior Manager of Raffles and Promotions, could you tell us a little more about your role?
First of all, welcome you on 27th edition of the DSF Dubai Shopping Festival. This is the 27 years we are celebrating the DSF. The excitement, the winning elements, and the shopping elements. Our rules on Raffle and Promotion Department become a strategic align partnership with several partners in terms of creating a new thing, creating a winning element on the DSF, putting huge prizes as you see here. We have a Nissan Grand Raffle, we have Infinity Mega Raffle, we have Gold Jewelry Raffle, we have Dubai Shopping Moves Raffle, and we have obviously the Ideals Raffle. Usually the previous year it's become 3 to 4 daily draw. Time being we have over 20 draws.
Okay, so Mr. Abdullah, for how many years has this raffle draw been running, and how does it feel that every year it's a bigger success?
Honestly, it's a great question, honestly. 27 years. Since DSF starts 1996, the raffle was always there. The raffle itself was an element for the DSF. DSF have start with 3 elements. Shopping, events, and the winning elements. So the winning from beginning, since 96, the prizes over there, and it's been upgraded.
So how does it feel? How excited are you that even today's event was so successful?
Yeah, this event every day, and we have excitement every day. I cannot measure the happiness of the people that they won every day. Regardless, honestly, the prize. If they win 5 dirham, if they won 500 or the biggest prize, the happiness itself you created for those people that just I win on the DSF, that self, no one can explain this.
The amount doesn't matter, big or small doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what I see from my experience, honestly, the winning itself is more important than the prize.
A lot of people participate, but they don't win. Any words of motivation or advice that you would give to those people to not be sad or...
Look, nobody will be sad. Since you give them the truth, while you have a biggest stage, spend a lot, okay? You have all the prizes among the city, either petrol station, either any corner in Dubai, you will see. If he won this car, he can eligible to take this car from the stage. If he insists, honestly, we'll give him this car if he win Nissan or Infinity. The hope is there always, okay? That's why they are participating on our daily raffle, honestly, okay? Most of the participants are free of charge. You purchase something, you earn free coupons. Just what I want from them, to write their name. Most of them, they keep the coupons for some time or they forget. No, this is special request I have, honestly. Fill the coupon. It's less than 1 minute, honestly. And most of the coupons now, it's going electronic. Again, 30 seconds we can say. Name, nationality, mobile number. Mobile number to contact you while you are win. So most of the coupon, except the Infinity you have to purchase because the value of the prize 300,000, over 300,000, and second prize 10,000. Car QX80, 200 dirham. But other promotion all for free.
That's true. Thank you so much for
Thank
talking
you.
to us.
Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure having with you. And now let's meet with the winners of the draw. Have you ever participated in any other raffles?
I do go for the occasional raffle here and there, but like never specifically bought with the idea of winning. It's always like, okay, you fuel up, you get a ticket, you put it in.
And
Never
now that you
expected.
won, how does it feel?
It didn't. So initially, I did not believe that I won. I thought like I was being
Some
scammed
scam.
or something. Yes. Eventually, when they called the second time, I was like, okay, they aren't asking for any money. They're just asking me to show up. So might as well.
And now that you won, are you going around telling your friends and your family members to participate?
A lot of people, yeah. We will say, you know what? Oh no, we're not telling anyone to participate. Like it directly. We're like, yeah, it's just a chance. Just try your luck. Why not?
Okay, great. Thank you so much for talking
Thank
to
you
us,
so
Ali.
much.
Nawaz,
Thanks
all
a
the best.
lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
वैसे मुझे अभी याद आया कि आपको फैशन एडवाइस दिए काफी टाइम हो गया है. So let me show you how to bring out winter fashion with summer clothing on Trend in this week. So it's getting chillier by the day, which means there's going to be trouble in fashion paradise. Now, why I say that is because, you know, it's usually hot here in this part of the region most of the year. So when winter actually comes, styling becomes a little tricky considering we have very selective and limited fashion options or winter outfit options. You keep repeating the same jackets and hoodies over and again. So this episode, I'm going to focus on how you can style your summer outfits in a winter-friendly manner. So for the first look, I've picked my most favorite mustard flare midi skirt and paired it with a turtleneck top. Now if you notice, the top is made of ribnet material, which helps keep your body warm. And it's of a beautiful pumpkin shade because I have heels that go perfectly well with it. But in this case, just a turtleneck top won't suffice because you need some kind of a third layer to keep you warm. A blazer, a coat, a jacket of some sort. And I didn't have a third layer of the same two colors that I'm wearing. So I've picked my camel blazer. Now I need to make sure that the camel blazer fits with this outfit now that there are 3 colors. So I've accessorized it with a hat of the same color. And if you also notice, my block heels are of the same shade as the blazer, so I feel it balances it out. And they fit like puzzle pieces. I've thrown in my brown vintage shades and I think I look good. What do you say? Obsessed with floral dresses, but they're such a summer thing that it becomes almost impossible to style them during winters. So I took up the challenge this season that I would style all my floral dresses this winter. So for the second look, I've picked up this beautiful pink floral dress and layered it in as many ways as possible, starting with a turtleneck top inside the dress, which helps keep the neck and the collarbones warm. I've thrown a waterfall coat of the same shade over, which I think is the next best thing to a trench coat because it's comfortable and keeps you warm at the same time. I've worn nude leather boots to give it a nice chic look. And as you know, I have this undying love for hats, so I've picked up a hat of the same shade. Pick up a handbag that goes well with your outfit, take a look at yourself in the mirror, and voila! Your summer outfit is not so summer anymore, is it? Now that you have some fashion tips, let's now watch a fashion event organized by Being Muskan, Mr. and Mrs. UAE International. Do you wish to be part of this pageant? Registrations are opening soon, so keep following us for updates. No rains can deter us from festivities, so let's see how the Kite Festival was celebrated with great fervour.
movie, and I'm sure everyone is standing and sitting. They are literally enjoying it. So thanks to you. Can you please clap for her? Woo!
After this quick break, we have our career experts Shane and Peter talking us through some valuable life hacks. The key to success is self-confidence, but the key to self-confidence is preparation. Shane and Peter are here to tell us more.
It's career tip time. And today we're talking about objectives. Most people have a job description that supposedly describes what they have to deliver in their job. Let me let you in on a secret. Most people's job descriptions are obsolete the day they start. It's much more important to actually focus on what are really the objectives of your work that are going to help the company win.
And in order to do that, you really have to understand what are the objectives of your boss, what are the objectives of your boss's boss. And so quite simply, you can just ask them, what are your key objectives over the next 12 months? What are the objectives that you want to focus on for this quarter? What should my priorities be? And always keep in mind that your job is to make your boss successful and make your boss look good. And so you're there to do that. And by understanding who your boss is delivering to and what KPIs they need, you can then fill in that gap. And the other thing that you want to do is, if you have a publicly listed company, even if you're very junior, buy one share of the company. So you get the owner's reports, you start to get the financial information, the strategic information of the company, and you understand the bigger picture. What is the board doing? What is the CEO doing? How does that fit? How does your department fit into that larger picture? And that will really start to help you understand what are the key objectives that you need to deliver on.
In almost every company and in every job, there is more work to do than there is time to do it. And so that's why understanding the key objectives, the key priorities of the company and your boss, and linking your work to those priorities is your best chance of being successful in your role and your best chance of being seen as a valued member of the organization.
This is Shane and Pete, wishing all
Your dreams come true.
The dilemma continues. Cinemas or OTT? A couch with a snuggly blanket or the aroma of popcorn and nachos with a giant screen? Let's find out from Santosh on Watch Me If You Can.
Watch Me If You Can this week again. I'm back with Ye Kali Kali Aankhein. Not the song by Anu Malik, but that is the central theme of this new web series on Netflix.
Ye kali kali aankhein,
एक ही जिंदगी है हमारे पास शिखा और इसे तुम्हारे साथ बितानी है.
Beautiful.
Directed, produced and written by Siddharth Sen Gupta. So what is Ye Kali Kali Aankhein about? It's not romance, it is not musical, it is actually a crossover between Yash Chopra's Dar and the infamous Prime series Mirzapur. It is about Vikrant, who is an engineer, played wonderfully by Tahir Raj Bhasin, who made his debut with Mardani, with Rani Mukherjee, if you remember. So he is an engineer who wants to go to Bhilai to work in a steel plant. But his father works for this politician, Akhiraj. It's largely based in UP. And he wants his son to suck up to this politician. That's what it is about. But that's not what the title is about. The title Ye Kali Kali Aankhein starts from Vikrant's childhood, a girl who sets her eyes on him. The series begins with a very famous dialogue from Shakespeare's Othello. For she had eyes and she chose me. That's what the series is about. The obsessive, possessive Purva, played by Aanchal Singh, she speaks and conveys through her eyes. She's seductive, she is mysterious, and she also displays power without doing anything at all. Vikrant's love interest is Shikha, played by Shweta Tripathi, but they are star-crossed. They just can't get together because of Purva's prowess because of a father and a politician. But there are so many other wonderful characters. For example, Vikrant's parents, played by Brajendra Kala, and the mother, I can't remember her name. But these characters are so wonderful that in a serious thriller drama, you have infused comedy in so many moments that you cannot help but laugh. Also, his friend, the character named Golden, is hilarious throughout the series. Siddharth Sengupta's writing is wonderful on paper, but there are several loopholes at places. You wonder, are the politicians really silly that they cannot see through Vikrant what he's doing and who he's actually in love with? And why is Purva so possessed with Vikrant? She can get anybody because she's so powerful. So there are a few loopholes, but it is engaging throughout. The screenplay is very good. Do give it a watch. It's out on Netflix. It is predominantly a story about what a person has to go through against his will just to save the love of his life.
You love me. हमारे फ्रेंड बनोगे?
Moving on to another OTT platform, we have on Z5 Kaun Banega Shikharwati. It used to be called Kaun Banega Shekhawati. They changed it to Shikharwati. I don't know why. I have not got into that yet. But this is a funny, quirky comedy. So he has his 4 daughters play games amongst each other to be crowned as Shikharwati. Kaun Banega Shikharwati has wonderful actors. It has a stellar star cast: Lara Datta, Soha Ali Khan, Kritika Kamra, Anya Singh. It also has Cyrus Rahukar and Raghuveer Yadav. Raghuveer Yadav is this man who steals the show from all these veteran actors. Do give it a watch. It's out on Z5. It's a quirky comedy. Anything more that I tell you will spoil the fun. It's funny in places. Actually, it's funny in most places. But it's kind of a black comedy. But it's out on Z5. Do OTT after OTT. You want to go out to the cinemas. Scream is out.
There's certain rules to surviving. Believe me, I know. They always come back.
Scream is the same film that was out 20 years ago about the Woodsboro killing with this ghost-faced mask who keeps stabbing people, and there's always a mystery around why he goes around killing people. It revives the same characters: Sidney Prescott, Dewey, Gale Weathers, and the same actors: Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette. They're all back. This is your favorite slasher film, but this has a whole lot of humor in it.
I'll be right back. He's dead. Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
Go to the nearest cinema next to you. थिएटर भी जाइए, OTT पे भी देखिए और हमारे साथ जुड़े रहिए. I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.
Well, we're wrapping up for now, but as always, don't forget to share your valuable feedback on our social media handles. Bedazzled again, same time next week with me, Zora Amin.